Hi, welcome back to the Rams Life channel. My name is Jenny, and today I will be talking about the process of studying abroad as a CSU student through CSU. Okay, so I first want to preface this video by talking about how everybody's education abroad experiences will be very different, and that even means the beginning steps might be different for you sometimes too. So if this is something that you are very interested in, please make sure to watch till the end of the video, but also do your own research. And now that I got that out of the way, let's get into the video. I think that the first step to any big educational experience like this is to do a lot of research beforehand. If you know that there's a specific country that you would like to go to, do research on that country. Or if there's a specific field that you want to study in, do research on which country is best for that field of study or something like that. Just have some background knowledge on studying abroad, or look at like cultural aspects, just things like that. I know that for me, I knew that I wanted to study abroad in Korea since like high school, so I did a lot of research in high school too. And I'm not saying that you need to start that early, but the earlier the better in my opinion. So doing research beforehand is always something that I would recommend, especially in order to make the rest of the process a little bit easier. The next thing that you should do is to visit. If I'm looking down, I'm looking at my computer. The next thing that I would do is to look at CSU's Educational Abroad website. And if you go into this website, you will see on the top like menu bar, you'll see that they have recommended programs and program search listed on the menu. I recommend that you go on recommended programs if you are a current CSU student, or if you know what you want to major in and you know that you want your study abroad experience to be like more kind of related to your major. So if you go on there, you'll see all of the colleges listed. And let's say that you are a College of Business student. So you're gonna click on that and then say that you are a marketing major. And so you go on marketing, and then it says marketing recommended programs. So you'll click on that, and then it'll have all of the programs that are available for marketing majors. You'll recognize that it says CSU programs, and then if you scroll down, it'll say affiliate programs, and it'll have like a bunch of things listed like USAC, CEA, stuff like that. So first, I would like to say that I am going through an affiliate program. I'm going through USAC. So my knowledge on going through an affiliate program will be a lot bigger because that's what I'm doing. But I made sure to meet with somebody at the international office, CSU International Programs Office, to kind of ask about what the difference is. And basically the difference between CSU programs and affiliate programs is that with CSU programs, it is CSU faculty led, and CSU students will be the people who are going. So you'll be surrounded by CSU students, whereas affiliate programs, you'll be surrounded by students all over the world or all over the US, whoever it's like available to. So I know that for me, I'm going through USAC to Korea, so everybody who's going, I think there might be like one other CSU student that's going, and then everybody else is from like all over the US and other countries too, which is pretty cool. But if you are going through a CSU-led program, you'll only have to do one CSU application. But then with the affiliate programs, you will have to do a CSU application and also the application on the affiliate website. So for me, I had to do my CSU application and also an application through USAC. And I'm sure that there are more pros and cons and slight differences to CSU programs versus affiliate programs. And so to see what matches you the best, I would look into it and I would talk to other people about it as well. So I am going to be looking at the affiliate program. So I see USAC here, and since that's what I'm the most familiar with, this is what I will be talking about. If you go and then click on USAC, and then it says USAC Spain, you're gonna click on this link, like if you want to go to Spain, obviously. and then it'll just have all of the information readily available for you. On the flip side, if there is a specific country that you want to go to, if there's a specific program that you would like to go through, you can go to program search. And this is what I did. For program name, you can just put in your country. So I'm gonna put in Korea because that's where I am going. And so if you search up Korea, it'll say the CSU programs and affiliate programs. And for Korea, there was one CSU program. I am going through USAC, and there's 3 items. And I'm going to Yonsei University, so I'm gonna click the Yonsei button. And basically what happens is you'll see the same like kind of format as before when you looked at the one through recommended programs. And honestly, I think that this in itself is research. And the thing is, a lot of people don't know where to start or how to start looking for the programs that would suit them best. And that's completely fine. But the fact that you guys are here watching this video honestly puts you guys ahead of the game. So good job. And now that you may or may not know what program you would like to go through or choose, it is now time for you to set up a meeting with an education abroad advisor. What you would want to do is go back to that website, the education abroad website, and go on the top menu bar again, and there's going to be an about section. If you hover over the about section, it'll say staff, and you're gonna click on staff. And this is for if you already know what program you want to go to or what like country you would like to go to. If you scroll down, it has all of the education abroad advisors listed, and under everybody's names and pronouns, it says which advisor is like the main person for which like region. That is how you kind of know which person to set up a meeting with. The next step is to open a new tab, and then you're gonna go to CSU Navigate. And this is the same way that you set up meetings with your other professors. You're just gonna log into Navigate with your Colorado EID, and then you're gonna go to schedule an appointment. After you click that, you're gonna click international programs. Once you're in this section of what assistance do you need, there's a few things that you can choose from. You could choose first-time education abroad appointment, general education abroad advising, or I have selected a program. So basically for I have selected a program is if you have selected a program like it says, and like you know which coordinator you want to meet with, then you can click that one. If not, you can click like the general education abroad or first time education abroad appointment, and then find a time and then set up that appointment either in person or online. Now I'm sure that your education abroad advisors will be a lot more helpful than me, but since I'm here, I think that the next step that you should take is to start your application. And I'm sure that your education abroad advisor will tell you the same at a certain point, that and in order to do this, you just need to go back to the page that looks like this, and you're going to click the apply now. And then it'll ask you if you're sure, and you're gonna say okay. And then so basically if you log in, it'll ask you what term you would like to go in, and then you're going to click the term that you are interested in going, and then it'll just have like a big get started button. And a tip for this is that this application like low-key takes a long time, so I would look through it all first and then be like, oh, this seems like it'll take a little bit longer, so I'm gonna have this in my radar, and then also do all of the things that you can just do now, and then it'll make future you so much more happy because you have gotten so much out of the way. And through affiliate programs, you will also want to go on their website to start their application. So what I did was fill out my USAC application. So you're gonna go on the homepage button and then click to visit. So you're going to click that. And then it says apply now. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to apply now. And then just look at all of the requirements, make sure that you meet those requirements, and then start your application. For every single like affiliate, it will look different. But for USAC, basically what you have to do is you have to click the apply now, and then you're gonna put like a short application, takes like 20 minutes. And then after that they'll send you like a login information so that you can start your like big like chunk application. So yeah. So don't think that that little 20-minute application is all you need to do to study abroad. No. Again, these applications take quite a bit of time, so I would take that into consideration when you are applying to these. And then the last thing that is often seen as optional, but for me, I don't view as optional at all, is to start applying for scholarships. That there are so many scholarships that you can apply to. And it's just like such a necessary thing, honestly. Even if you feel like you won't get that much, apply to them anyways, because you might surprise yourself. Every affiliate program, I'm sure, will have their own scholarship opportunities, as well as CSU. CSU has a general scholarship application for study abroad twice a year, I believe. They have like 2 cycles a year. So if you are going to a semester program like I did, you can apply to both of the cycles. And if you are somebody who gets financial aid from CSU, I would also go ahead and look into financial aid disbursement and ask your education abroad advisor about financial aid disbursement. This all goes hand in hand, but setting up an appointment with financial aid for education abroad through Navigate is also a great step to take. And they can answer more questions about scholarships and financial aid disbursement and how your financial aid for that semester will carry on to your study abroad semester too. So yeah, I think that I have at least touched the tip of the iceberg with this video on how you can get started on applying to study abroad. So I hope that this video was a helpful one for you guys. If you would like to know more information about studying abroad through CSU, you can check out CSU International Programs YouTube channel, as well as looking at their website that I will link in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time.